Kia ora and welcome to my reflection on standard REMA for my pre and post assessment. As you can see here on REMA, I was already at the level of 5 and moved up to a 7. This was mainly due to some areas learning quite large amounts and other areas learning not so many amounts. I think mainly a lot of it has to do with the repetition of, for example, like if I'm able to practice one activity quite a few times with a colleague, then I'm going to gain a lot more confidence and competence with that. Whereas opposed to if I add to a collaborative document, I might not gain so much learning or so much. I might gain intellectual learning, but I might not gain hands-on practical learning such as a functional vision assessment. I'll just take you over to my actual practicum page, and as you can see here for 5.2 I initially was a 4 and I went to an 8, and this is because I was learning from and about how to perform referrals, which are functional vision assessments, with a senior teacher, and my manager ended up giving me quite a few different referrals to perform with her. So through having this practice of being able to do it over and over again, that was really helpful. And then also in terms of the sensory channel assessment, I was part of a professional development project at Waitaha Special School, and again the national assessment team came down I think 5 times overall, and I was with them for the whole day and presenting professional development with them. So I got to spend a lot of time with expert specialists in my area who specifically do functional vision referrals nationwide, because that's how good they are. So that with and about is a really important aspect for me. They highlighted the importance of, as Luik says in 2004, in her 2004 paper, that there's really 5 steps to functional vision assessment, which is 1, observation, 2, interviews, 3, assessment and reporting, and then 4 and 5, writing and conveying info in person. And then they also talked about how important the observation aspect was of it, and that if possible, try and get as much observation in different areas of the student's life. So observe them in their home environment compared to the playground, compared to in the classroom, because the different environments will create different types of functional vision settings as opposed to a clinical setting with an ophthalmologist. Another significant learning area for me for competency 5 was, Standard 5 was 5.5, which is demonstrate an understanding of how current services are available through Blends, Blind Foundation and OARS. So the learning goal was to collaborate with my colleagues to create a PowerPoint that demonstrates current services available for learners who are blind and have low vision. This learning goal commenced as planned, and due to this I ended up learning quite a lot. The main reason was because we were learning from, with and about, to from, with and about, and we were able to have discussions. We were working on the same goal together, and because I think there was about 4 or 5 of us, we were able to collect quite a lot of different content and made quite a decent slide that looked at all the services available for students that are blind and have low vision. Quite a few that I didn't know about, as you can see by my initial score of 2 and then the one of 6 afterwards. So I just feel confident now in being able to explain this to parents, what services are available, and probably my next steps for this, like it's a PowerPoint, but it would be quite good if I could put this just into a small 1-page pamphlet or something that I could give to parents, or even a checklist for myself to make sure that I have actually told parents that this is what is available, and so that I can inform my whānau and learners so that they can have make better decisions about what services they would like to use or would not like to use.